Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Closet Podcast. I am your host, Blaine, and joining me today is the other host, Jacob.
Hello, everybody.
Wow, long time no hear our voices.
I was gonna say that myself.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
it's been since April. We are now almost halfway through May.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks I've been trying to contact you. You're a busy man.
What?
Don't act innocent.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Alright, well, everyone, we are back, and the seasons are changing, but the show never changes around here, except for the topics. We like to throw random stuff at you, and man, is it ever more random today.
Yeah, today's topic is are we talking about social media first?
Social media, TV, and Netflix, and Game of Thrones. With no pictures. This is gonna be an audio only, not sponsored by Audible. But yes, everyone, let's get into social media. I actually do have the clip though. Should I play the New York Times co-founder talking about how Facebook should be broken up? Did I link you that?
No, not yet.
Watch along with the audience. Watch this.
From our college dorm room, we started a little social...
Alright, watch this. And everyone, please watch this and pay close attention to this man's words, because it is a scary realization. Here we go.
This is me back in my college days. And this is my roommate, Mark. Together, we founded Facebook in 2004. Now, 15 years later, I think Facebook has grown too big and too powerful. Every week brings new headlines about privacy violations, election interference, or mental health concerns. I haven't been at the company in over a decade, but I feel a sense of responsibility to account for the damage done. Americans have the power to right the ship through government action. We need new regulations. It's time to break up Facebook. The early days of Facebook tell a classic American story of innovation and entrepreneurship.
It's time to break up Facebook. Can you believe that?
They own too much.
Mark Zuckerberg has become too powerful, according to this Facebook co-founder.
I need to watch the rest of it, but what kind of powerful is he talking about? Like, he could start his own regime.
He's basically saying that for the first time, Facebook has no one to answer to. It's all Zuckerberg calling the shots. There's no one keeping them in check. That's why he wants the government to get involved.
How would the government get involved in the company?
Regulations. Same thing with monopolies. Restricting who or what they can sell or buy. They've already got Instagram. Regulating who they can ban. There's been some critique that they've only been banning certain political figures. But as far as what this guy's talking about, I think he's talking about just money and political divide. I think he's thinking the Russian hack into the last election with Facebook basically turning a blind eye. Now it's just like, oh god, 2020's coming. Zuckerberg is only focused on money. You think Facebook cares if there's Russian bots? No, that's more users. They don't care what the hell they're doing.
Oh, that is true.
It's all about the audience. Who's using what. They don't care about their intentions.
So, what can the government can, if they find proof of all that stuff happening, they can for sure step in, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're like enemies of the state.
If Zuckerberg was collaborating with Russia, yeah, he'd be fried. But No, they can just tell
Or
him,
like
like, hey,
if you,
stop.
uh, okay, what if they just fail to ban Russian bots and stuff? Would they still be responsible?
Uh, well, that would be in the legislation, whatever they decide to put on him. That's what everyone's calling for. Same thing with Twitter. We also have Jack Dorsey in the middle of this thumbnail right now. Twitter has been called upon to ban bot accounts, and Jack Dorsey actually met with POTUS, Trump, and I don't know, there's a lot of pressure on these companies to start banning the people that aren't actually using the website for their own gain. They're using it for political gain. So I don't know what could actually happen as far as legislation wise, because it's like business versus government, which is a touchy subject for a lot of people. But if nothing goes unchecked, Zuckerberg could. He's influencing realities, dude. He's pumping out news to people that think that he's giving the full facts. If people aren't getting both sides of the argument, he could create a narrative for an entire audience.
That's fucking wild.
You ever see that photo of Zuckerberg with everyone wearing the headsets and he's walking down the middle of them?
No.
Let me show you this. This will send chills down your spine. You've surely seen this. You've seen this.
I've not seen that.
You've not seen that?
It's fucking.
It's
I
terrifying.
don't know. I can't think of the word.
It's
Yeah, but
terrifying.
it is terrifying.
I'm gonna show everyone on the podcast. But yeah, no, it's
That freaking fake reptilian smile too.
well, and he's testified on Capitol Hill. The government is watching this man hard. It's only a matter
Dead
of time
eyes.
before they get him. But yeah, no, I fear that I'm all for small business and I'm all for big business. But social media scares me. Because it's a business that everyone can get into for free. And they don't really have to answer to anyone. It's not like a business where you go and you order a hot dog and there's health regulations. Oh, wash your hands before you cook this meal. Do we know if Zuckerberg is washing his hands before he deletes an account? Do we know if he washes his hands before he picks a news article to highlight on Facebook or Twitter moments for Dorsey?
God dang, dude! I haven't even thought about this side of it.
It's crazy. There is no regulation. And I think it's time for it.
Can't the government kind of? Is that the argument? Is like if the government steps in, they could make their own narrative with too
Well,
many
yeah, no one wants
regulations?
a government social media because then you could say, oh, that's state press. That's government press. They're telling us what to think, which I agree. I wouldn't use a social media developed by the government, but what's the difference? What if they only
So-
endorse certain candidates this next election? What's the difference between state press and free press if they're only
Exactly.
allowing one side?
Is that the issue here?
I think that's the fear. That's what Trump is talking about, is that that's why he met with Jack. He was like, you're banning certain accounts. Alex Jones, for example, what was that guy? Paul Watson also got banned on Facebook, and then Jones got banned on Twitter and Facebook, and it's like, listen, you have every right to ban for hate speech, but if you're banning for other things and there's only one side left, what's the difference between state press and free?
Well, it is hate speech, though. What
Yeah.
those
some
guys are
stuff,
talking
yeah,
about.
right, but for everything? Or what about Joey Salads? If everyone looks at his Twitter, he's saying that he's now getting banned on certain elements as far as people not seeing his content. He's getting shadow banned. I don't know. I think there'd be a nice compromise where they should just update terms of services and say these are what you can say when you're campaigning and or stating political beliefs, and these are what you can't say, and you just adhere to that. At the end of the day, they have every right to ban who they want, because it's their platforms. You can easily move to another platform, but the problem is that no one is going to move to another platform because there is no other platform. What is another thing that's comparable to Instagram? Or Facebook, or Twitter? There is none. It's like buying something on Amazon.
Yeah, they all are pretty unique in their own
Exactly.
little ways.
There is no competitor. And I'm all for, hey, they work to the top, they've got the best of the best, so yeah, they should have the biggest profits and the biggest audience. But, you think...
I mean, there can be competitors, though.
Yeah, and I'm sure there is, but who's using them?
I think if we just got the word out there and let them grow. Well, actually, no. Actually, fucking... They're also so big because they own a lot of hardware, too.
Right.
Can't get...
Zuckerberg has a lot of stock in a lot of things. He bought Instagram. He bought... what else did he buy? Can't remember.
Do you remember that website that people left YouTube for? And they just gave up because the website couldn't even support all the new users?
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I think when there's lack of competition, there's a lack of will to check yourself. Why would you think twice about what you're going to say when there's not going to be any repercussions? You know?
Yeah.
And this isn't a left or right or Republican or Democratic debate. This is me sitting down the middle of the aisle saying social media can influence anything in this world, regardless of politics. If social media, let's say on Facebook, they say, hey, you want to buy a car, only buy Ford. We're not going to show any Chevy ads. We're not going to show any Audi ads. You can only buy Ford. That's the only thing you're going to see on this platform. Audi and Chevy and all of that would see a drop in sales, even though they're paying a fair share to try and get in.
That is true.
It's weird. They have unlimited power.
I don't know. Part of that could be a competition in itself for car companies and all that. Like, oh shit, you're partnered with Facebook. Well, I'll partner with this production company that'll show all my cars in all these movies.
Right. In game with Audi.
Yeah,
That's so good.
That's kind of where I was leaning.
That was so good. That does make you want to buy an Audi, though.
Yeah, right. And like another example I can think of is Transformers and like Chevy,
yeah,
or something like that. GMC, I don't know.
Yep. No, but a movie is only a one-time production. Like, you see that once or twice. Facebook is every day.
Like Facebook could, or social media could be considered like another just realm where you would need to advertise. And even on the internet itself, you can advertise on different sites. It's just social media that you can't get on.
Well, did you hear that?
There are a lot of people that don't use social media.
Of course. But there's people that buy products from these bigwigs, and they don't really know the true intentions. For example, just last week, I saw that the Amazon Echo, something for kids, Junior or something, where it's basically a kind of like a Google Home, but it's the Amazon's version of Alexa for kids. And there was a private watchdog group, a few of them, that came together, and they found that Amazon was recording what the kids were asking for future product development without the parents knowing.
Jeez.
It's kind of scary.
Have you seen that Vsauce video about people disappearing?
No. What's that about?
Well, the beginning of it. I forget the relevance to the video, But at the beginning, he's talking about how this lady was pregnant, but she didn't even know it. But based on all of her purchases on Amazon and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they like predicted that she was pregnant and would
What?
advertise her products
Oh
that
my
were
God.
like diapers and baby powder because they just assumed she was pregnant from her purchase history or was about to be like
Jeez.
uh noticeably pregnant. I don't know. And like she didn't even know, but after seeing all these ads, she was like, Amazon, why are you showing me this?
It's crazy.
And then she found out.
And it's not something that you would think about when you buy those products or use their service. And then you're like, oh wow, they knew all along. And there are so many conspiracy theorists that are like, the government's recording us. The government's out to get us. It's always these companies that come out of the woodwork and are recording what the kids are saying, what we're
The
searching.
government could also listen to it. Like
The government could
they
easily
can
listen to us.
like that, and they can also like sell. Our,
Yeah, but what is the
conversations.
government? I don't think the government's making a profit off of it like these people are. You think the government can record what kids are saying and then ship out toys? No.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Amazon can record what kids are saying and ship that information to toy companies. It's all a game. But yeah, that's the social media spiel. As far as destroying society, I don't think they'll physically kill us, but I think they have unchecked power to influence our thoughts and what we see. 110%.
Do you think it's like a worldwide effort? Like, could we make this into like a conspiracy?
Like every country going up against them?
No, like every country like agrees on a Illuminati, basically.
Oh.
The people in control of social media,
Well,
or
that's,
just media
that's
in
another
general.
argument that you could say is like Zuckerberg doesn't have borders. People in Canada can get on Facebook. People
Yeah,
in Europe can get on Facebook and he can influence them. It's not like an American company where, hey, we're only going to ship this to there and there. He can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make people in Europe believe this and people in America believe this, and let's start a little divide. You know?
that's crazy. So like these people can control like our
Reality.
our minds and
Yeah.
our reality. Yeah, how we perceive the world, while the government just controls our financial shit and our
Our
like,
safety, our
physical.
infrastructure, yeah. As far
Yeah,
as what we
that's-
think, you don't see an ad from, I don't know. The only ad you'll ever see from the government is a Medicaid or join the army or something. You don't see a, hey, register for Facebook today, or hey, register for. You see those kinds of ads more. The only ad you really see from the government is enroll for Medicare or hey, enroll for the army. Government is more focused on other things, whereas, like I said, Zuckerberg, he's all concerned about profit. He's all concerned about keeping his website alive. So, if there's an audience that's saying, hey, we don't want to see this kind of speech, or hey, we don't want to see this kind of political advertisement, he's going to say, you know what? Let's just not show it. Let's boost our audience by only showing this side of the aisle. So, who knows? That's why I think in the next, before 2020, we'll see something big, because they're really big on regulating the election right now for Russia not going to hack again.
Did you know Russia's going on its own internet?
Yeah, tell me about that. You mentioned that earlier this week. Something with they made their own infrastructure.
Yeah, I was watching a No Fuckers video, and he's a Russian YouTuber, and he's talking about the Russian government trying to make its own like internet away from the entire world, and it would be like government regulated.
State press, state control.
Mhm. Yeah. So they have like an opposite
Oh
problem
yeah,
now.
right here. I'm gonna put up the. I'm gonna open up the browser. Putin signs Russian internet isolation bill into law.
Oh, it's law now.
Yep.
I think he said it's now because of this. Like, in some places, the government can control your internet, but it's not like it's still, worldwide.
Yeah,
So it's not its own
It's on
section.
Wednesday, May 1st. The new law requires that internet service providers in Russia unplug from foreign servers. Creation of a national domain system that would allow the country to stay online if ever cut off from the global internet. Wow.
I think that's the positive spiel they're putting on it.
Well, it says Russians' internet freedoms are already in a dismal state. The Russian government already blocks websites, limits the use of VPNs, and designates media outlets that receive foreign fundings as foreign agents. Last year, the Russian court ruled that the nation could ban the encrypted messaging app Telegram. Wow. Yeah, that's this is one thing that makes me grateful about Zuckerberg doing whatever he can. At least we can still somewhat say what we want to say. This is scary stuff here. This is what I'm saying though, is like, what if this is us someday?
Man, I don't even know who to side with now. Do we end up like Russia, or do we just let Zuckerberg do what he wants?
Oh, I don't think Putin would put up with Zuckerberg for too long. I think he would cut that out.
Not Putin, but like our own government, like Trump.
I don't know. The government tries not to get involved too much in the internet, except for that net neutrality thing, where people were worried about slowing down the internet. But if the U.S. government ever said, "Hey, you can't use these websites," people would be like, "What the fuck?" People would go in uproar. That's like the what was that? Article 13 of the EU, though. The memes.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know how they
crazy,
even regulate something like that.
There's countries that are just going nuts right now on the internet, and I think it's only going to get worse. The internet is always changing, and I feel like it's about to get real.
Dude, the world feels like it's coming undone. And like we're on the cusp of the world ending in some form. Be it like societal breakdown or what, dude.
Dude, I don't really know what'll happen, but if someone ever intercepts this podcast one day, just know we foresaw this. If anyone receives this message.
This is like a time capsule. Our last transmission. What the world just ends tonight. It doesn't feel far-fetched anymore.
Cosmic Closet 45, our last podcast. No.
Like, just think, it's we're in the U.S. and it's like 10 o'clock right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's another country like all the way across the earth that's living in daytime right now, and during the daytime they could just decide to nuke us, and we're just all sleeping in this area. Like the East Coast time.
Yeah.
We're all just sleeping.
We don't
Fucking
even know.
the whole eastern seaboard just gets destroyed.
We awake to the earth shaking.
Yeah. Or even worse, what if this happened at 1 a.m. and even the West Coast, they're 3 hours behind. It's still like 11 o'clock for them.
Yeah,
we could all just not know what's happening.
Well, someone's up. The military doesn't sleep. You think we all go to bed at the same time?
Well, okay, just a normal person.
Yeah. A
How are we
civilian,
gonna-
yeah, you're gonna be asleep during that. But it's not like Russia just nukes us at 4 a.m. on the West Coast because they know the military's gonna be asleep.
What if no one wakes up?
What if
Like the military is freaking out, but everyone's still fucking asleep.
they're calling everyone, wake up, get out your
Or
house.
like, yeah, Or you're just somebody who lives alone.
Oh, sad.
Oh my god.
You don't even
No,
see
there'd
it
be
coming.
sirens or something. So I don't know. What if you slept through the sirens? You're deaf and
We in World War II. We get phone alerts now. You saw, President Trump texted us a few months ago.
Hey, text. Can you call it? Like, can you make my phone not silent? Because how the fuck, if I live alone, am I gonna wake up unless you knock on my door?
text. Oh, I wonder what this is. Nuke inbound. Oh shit.
What was this sent?
Huh? We could fall out.
Dude, I might be fucked.
We all are.
I don't know who's gonna wake me up.
Is there even a point of waking up at that point?
I guess if you'll just be vaporized.
Well, we also today, ladies and gentlemen, have another topic. Fuck was it? TV.
Yeah.
TV.
I'm
everyone.
not sure where we're gonna go with this one. You know, the last one was kind of a mind fuck.
The last one was a little bit of a scoop, but
yeah, I thought it was gonna be about like how social media can change like people's
Our
perception
minds.
of like beauty and shit of our bodies and stuff, like H3H3's video.
Oh yeah, we could talk about that if you wanted to.
No, I like the fucking way we went with it.
Yeah.
That was far more terrifying.
Dude, we didn't even. This is all unscripted, everyone. I hope you know. There's no papers on my desk right now. This is us moving around in our brains. But luckily, what we do have forward to look for during the nights is shitty television program. We have The Bachelor right here. I'm playing a quick clip.
Not because I don't care about you so much. Because I don't know if I can get there with you. Like, I wonder if I would have been sure by now. I don't know.
Is this where he jumps the fence? Oh wow.
Wait, where do I skip from this? I don't want to watch this.
I'm not watching the whole thing.
Colton!
I'm trying to find where he jumps the fence.
Yeah, what is
Colton!
this? What happened to this show? I didn't know if it was
Colton!
like
It's like a horror movie.
He just jumped down.
Did you see?
Colton!
I remember everyone was tweeting, oh, is this the episode where he jumps over the fence? Oh, this is it right here. I found it.
what's the timestamp?
7:43.
Somebody get Chris.
SCP out of containment.
What the fuck?
Colton!
It's like
Colton.
breaking the fourth wall.
He's jumping the fence. No!
Leaving.
He just jumped the fence.
At 8 minutes.
Is there a button that opens the gate?
He jumped the fence.
Guys, open the fence.
Colton.
Wait, is this? This
He-
is scripted, right?
No, he left the show. Just kidding.
You just
I-
leave. You can't. You fucking have to sign a contract and you just fucking dip.
Dude, this show and many others, they feed off of the 3 to 5 second clips that they can get that entice you in. Everyone watched the show for this 30 seconds. He jumped the fence. I remember getting on Twitter when the show was on. This is long over now. He's dating or married someone else. Who cares? But he was like, everyone would tweet after the episode, is the next one where he jumps the fence? Is this the one where he jumps the fence? Because they started off the Bachelor season with the clip of him jumping the fence. That's why everyone watched.
Are you serious? This is in like promotional videos
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. It was him jumping the fence from the very beginning. Everyone was like, is this the episode where he jumps?
I haven't seen that,
No.
thankfully.
Well, you're one of the lucky ones. My Twitter must be very, very more... I don't know. My Twitter's way worse than yours, because all I see every night is Bachelorette and Game of Thrones.
I see Game of Thrones for sure. But I guess I see more anime though.
Oh, maybe mine's a little bit better.
I unfollowed a lot of people, so I only follow people like kind of, I don't know, are into the same.
Well, if The Bachelor
you're
is...
following a lot of people compared to me.
Yeah, well,
So
if The
you're getting
Bachelor-
random people fucking liking this.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't even open Twitter on Sundays anymore because that's Game of Thrones Day, and that's all. I think that's also no Bachelor's on during the week. I think. I don't know.
Game of Thrones, we can't really escape. Not everyone watches the fucking Bachelor for sure. Like,
No, there's not as big of a fan base for that, but still. If I came from another country and I saw that we were watching this and this dude jumped a fence in a dating show, I'd be like, what the hell
you guys
we
are
watching?
fucking
What
stupid.
the hell are we watching? In other countries, you
Exactly.
can watch, you can on the History Channel, you can watch people build swords out of fire, and we're watching people go on dates and jump fences.
Well, okay. You bring up the History Channel.
Oh,
I think all of television's getting fucking dumb now.
well,
The History Channel, most of that stuff isn't even history
Pawn
related.
Stars.
Yeah, dude. There used to be like Modern Marvels.
Yeah, Mythbusters.
Yeah, Mythbusters, just documentaries every day.
What was
And
that
now
one
it's-
show with the Warriors? Deadliest Warrior? That was good.
That shit was cool, yeah.
I agree with that.
But now we have like Pawn Stars, Lizard Lick Towing,
Gator Boys, or what was that?
yeah,
Cajun something crocodile.
Swamp People. So it's just like loggers and I don't know, like fishermen. Fucking Pawn Stars, dude.
I have him pulled up right now. Chumley. Fun fact, everyone. Chumley blocked Connor on Instagram
Yeah.
in 2012, I think, maybe 2013. Connor, there was a big meme going around that everyone said Chumley rest in peace, and he posted a beach photo, and Connor commented and said this was taken seconds before a tsunami hit, rest in peace, and Chumley physically clicked on Connor's profile and blocked him from his Instagram. So that's our connection to Pawn Stars.
Yeah, dude, fuck Pawn Stars. Oh, shit.
I have their pictures pulled up. They're all wearing suits. You know, I also heard that if you go to Vegas, and if we ever go to Vegas, we're going to their store, but if you ever go to Vegas, they're never in the store. It's all for the show, and if you go into the actual store, everything's, like, overpriced and just, you know, normal workers. Like, none of the actors are actually there.
I hate that.
Why?
They're just like
It makes
personalities.
sense. They've made enough money now. They're like, yeah, it can run itself. The old man's dead now. He died, I think last year.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, he was. They still have him in the intros. Sad. Built the business. But yeah.
Wait.
What was it? I'm gonna look up History Channel Gator show.
Wait, if he died in real life, did they talk about his death in the show?
Swamp. I don't know. I never
Do
watched.
they like have storylines and stuff, like how they're mourning for his death, or do they just pretend it didn't happen and he's just not there?
I haven't watched an episode in a while. I'm assuming they mentioned something.
They should have just stopped the show and been like, "Damn, he's dead. Let's just retire."
Swamp People is the show that I was
this
talking
in the
about on
past.
History Channel.
What do they do on that?
You just drive around and get gators in the swamp. There's no history behind it.
Oh, there's the moonshiners too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So we kind of got off topic.
History Channel review now.
Yeah. Okay, the Bravo channel has always been stupid.
Bravo. There's a lot of stuff. TLC. Yeah, cupcake
TLC.
shows.
TLC, 90 Day Fiance stuff. Now they're going to the home country instead of them visiting the U.S.
Oh, great.
I just saw that on TV. It's like, damn, this new spin on the show.
This is it right here. Wow. 90 Day Fiance. What a great show.
Yeah,
Who,
like
you
mail
couldn't
order
pay
bread.
me to do any of this, let me tell you.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you get into this line of work.
It's something. It takes a certain kind of person. But
Aren't the Duck Dynasty guys like not even rednecks? No. I'm thinking of does Guy Fieri just do all that shit for fun?
no,
Or
Guy
for
Fieri
not for fun.
he actually does all that stuff. He's well respected.
I thought his whole shit was fake.
No, you can't fake a food show. The food shows are probably the most authentic shows on TVs right now.
No, I meant like his personality.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that'd be annoying if he's at home and you fucking sleeping and he comes in. What's up, everyone? Sunday! It's time for church, breakfast, and homework. Dad, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Dancing around the house? No, I'm sure he's a lot different in person. Gordon Ramsay's pretty authentic, though. I would trust a food guy. I'd trust a food guy over a 90 Day Fiance host. Or the
Yeah,
Bachelor.
You're right.
At least they can cook
I was-
something up. They got some talent.
Guy doesn't cook though. I think he just eats shit.
Yeah, well, you're watching shit if you're
No,
watching anything else.
I like Ramsay, Gordon Ramsay, but
Gordon
just
Ramsay's
Guy
good.
Fieri.
Yeah, no. Gordon Ramsay's very good. He's a fun guy. He roasts people on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, all we have now is The Bachelor and The Voice, so. And I hope you don't like Netflix, because Disney Plus is coming to kill that.
It's not gonna kill it.
Come on, man. Endgame's gonna be
Ugh.
streaming on that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I predicted this would happen. Endgame was gonna stream on Disney Plus before Netflix, or it'll just never stream on Netflix. Because I mean they had Infinity War, but like now they're split. And like, haha, you can't watch them. You can't watch the sequel to Infinity War on Netflix. You gotta come to Disney
You gotta
Plus
come to
now.
Disney Plus. Hope you
So it was like the perfect.
hope you got your
move
credit
they
card
could've made.
handy.
Yeah,
Hey, by
'Cause
the way,
Disney Plus would not have survived just on like the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. I do want to see that though. It's canon. But yeah, no, they.
I really want Disney Plus too, dude.
No, there's no doubt in my mind that Disney Plus is everything that we love. Star Wars, Marvel. That's everything we love.
That's kind of scary though, because Disney is becoming like a monopoly.
Dude, Disney has everything. Disney is the
Yeah, I
Zuckerberg
guess
of
it
the
could
film
kill that.
industry. But yeah, no, oh, I searched Disney Monopoly and there's a Disney Monopoly board game.
Of course there is. It's fucking the parks
Here we
and
go.
stuff.
I have the Thanos meme pulled up where they have everything. Marvel Studios, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man.
Dude, they bought out fucking Fox, didn't they?
21st Century Fox, Marvel, Lucasfilm, that Pixar, Disney.
How they
makes
buy fucking
so
Fox, dude?
much money, dude.
I still can't believe they bought Fox. They bought did they buy the entire company?
Probably. They probably
That was an
bought
entire freaking film and TV making company.
Everyone went into work that
And
morning
it's
and I
gone.
saw an email that said from Disney, pack your shit, get the fuck out. That's how it works. And that's what you're going in. The film business. I hope you're ready for it. It's a cold world.
I'm not worried about it, dude.
I
Oh,
hope you're applying to Disney. 'Cause that's what it's gonna be.
I'm not gonna be a fucking like animator or something who's gonna be a part of the
The production.
Fox
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
You can go from team to
Yeah,
team.
All right.
Project to project.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All I'm saying is, TV sucks, and now they're taking away our streaming.
yeah, that's the real problem here.
And there's gonna be a point where everyone's gonna say, you know what? Let's just go back to picking up a fucking book.
Yeah, dude. I read manga.
That's
the
what's gonna
extent
happen, because there's not gonna be any hidden fees. You don't have to pay a monthly fee to rent a book, to open a book. It's not gonna say at the end of the last page, "Hey, you want the next book? Buy Plus, buy Disney Plus to get the next book."
Yeah, dude, that's so true. Oh man, the last book I read was fucking Francis of the Filth.
Oh, mine I think was Jordan Peterson book. Francis of the Filth, though. I remember you ordering that. That was his final hurrah.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe that was the last book I read though.
Books.
I haven't read it in a long time, dude.
Books
Besides
are...
Jojo Part 7. That's okay though.
That counts.
Manga's not the same as reading.
No. Your brain is comprehending. That counts. Anything's better than sitting around waiting for a new episode of fucking 90 Day Fiancé.
You know what else is good about anime and manga? I can fucking get it illegally for free.
Oh, we have a confession, everyone. I hope you're ready for prison.
Find me.
You are screwed.
Maybe we can edit that out.
Maybe not.
But
No one
let's
cares.
just say I don't download it illegally. All right.
Well, anime in and of itself should be illegal, but we don't see that happening
Alright,
anytime
kid.
soon. That's another podcast.
All right.
What else did we're going on 43 minutes now. What the hell else were we supposed to talk about? We got social media. We just ranted for 20 minutes about TV.
You mentioned Game of Thrones or
Game
something?
of Thrones. Let me take you through the Cosmic Closet Twitter, everyone. This is what you see if you type in Game of Thrones on Twitter. Meme,
Dude, you don't even have to type that in. You just see it.
meme after meme after meme.
It's my entire feed, dude.
I could tell everyone the plot of Game of Thrones right now, just based off tweets.
And it doesn't even stop on Sunday.
No, it's the whole week.
Yeah, dude. I was interested in the show. I own some of the seasons of it. But now I just have no interest. Especially with how negative they talk about it. Like, do I want to start a show that nobody likes anymore?
No.
That just makes me not. I like knowing the quality of the product is good
Well,
before I hop into it. Now I don't want to start this fucking show.
yeah, no, this is all memes. This is all commentary. It's all not necessary. I remember when I used to watch Breaking Bad and there was no Twitter yet because I wasn't on Twitter, and I thought, you know what? I wonder what happens in the next episode. Or I wonder what I think of this episode. And I didn't have to go on social media to say how I thought. I just thought it. And it was good because it was what I thought. Now everyone's like, wow, I didn't know that this was how it was going to end. My face when everything I see about this season just gets funnier and funnier.
That's so true, dude.
I'm reading tweets right now. These are all the real tweets.
Oh my god.
Me watching the Red Keep burn after remembering that these were the same people who chanted during Ned Stark's execution.
They're spoiling like season
That's
one
a
shit.
spoiler.
That's season one.
You
I don't
imagine-
want to watch it now.
Imagine if we were scrolling through before we saw Endgame and they said stuff like that.
I would be pissed.
This is what people
I
see.
did see shit like that. Like the day after I saw it, there were
If
spoilers like on YouTube at least.
If you do not watch Game of Thrones on Sunday night at 9 or 8 or whenever it comes on, you might as well just wait for the next episode because you can just log on to Twitter and see it.
Yeah.
Twitter killed Game of Thrones. Quote of the night. And I tweeted it. Tweeted it hours ago. Twitter killed Game of Thrones. I'll take that to my grave. I'm never watching this show.
Apparently the writers killed it too. Do you mean like kill it for yourself?
Yeah, I have no interest in watching
Okay.
the show.
I get that.
But yeah. So that's the news, everyone. This has been a wild ride.
Well, if you would like some recommendations for something other than Game of Thrones,
Spare me.
watch movies instead.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy movies.
I like how just you don't always need sequels, and you can just have a
Yeah,
like a what's the word? A small scale story.
Well, it's also, you know, in 2 hours, you know everything that you need to know. You don't need a Twitter poll that says, I wonder what's going to happen next week. ABCD. How about you just fucking not tweet?
Yeah, just enjoy the show.
It's for real. What if people did this in a theater? Walking out. Me when he did that during the Ned Stark execution. People would be
Dude,
like,
I was
what the
watching
hell
the-
is wrong with you?
I was watching this show, and this dude has he's a psychic basically.
Yeah.
He has telekinetic powers and shit. So he can hear everyone's thoughts, and he's like, he found this device that somehow made it so it dampened his ability, so he could no longer hear people in his head.
Right?
So he's like, movies aren't something I like to watch because I hear what everyone's saying during and after the movie, so that when I'm coming in, I am already spoiled before I go. But then he goes to the theater, and he still heard them talking about it.
Dude, when I took my parents to see Endgame for the second time, we were right next to a theater that was getting out, and I was like, we need to move away. We need to get you guys out of here. Because people talk right after the theater. You can catch some fucking spoilers.
Yeah, dude. I try to, like, when I'm, like, leaving the theater, I try to at least be like, what'd you think?
Yeah.
And
That's a
just get
courtesy.
good or bad. But not like, what'd you think about this plot point, dude? I can't
Oh,
believe
what'd
this
you
guy
think?
died.
What'd you think when Thanos flew away?
Oh my god. I could never do that.
Yeah, no. That's a whole another podcast, dude. It's just movie theater etiquette. I remember seeing it in DC. The DC theater was great. People were clapping, people were cheering at the right times, no one was talking. I saw it up here with my family in another state, and the first 30 minutes was people just eating popcorn. You could hear rappers crinkling like it was right next to you. I was like, thank God I've seen this film before, else I would not be able to know what the hell is going on. They were just eating, dude. That's another thing. Snacks should be banned from theaters. That's just my thought. You can have a drink, but the
Yeah.
rappers, dude.
Dude, I remember I saw Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and I think it's almost been a year now, so we can spoil
you
shit
should
for
probably should
that.
have seen it by now.
I'd be happy if you haven't seen it. I'm gonna spoil this anyway, because crappy movie.
Shit ass show.
But when Holdo goes light speed at the ship, and it was quiet for those like 5 seconds. People were like coughing.
Yeah, dude, it kills the
I heard
vibe.
people chewing.
You're like, oh no. That's all you hear in the theater.
Yeah, and
You're
I was
like,
like,
"What
you
the-"
just ruined the scene.
It's
Yeah, so
something.
I don't get how like there are theaters that give alcohol and actual like meals.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
no, that's how the theater
hamburger.
up here is. That's what people are eating. You can get a hamburger, you get a beer.
Oh, dude, that sucks. I thought you meant like candy wrappers.
Well, that too. I heard that was mostly it, but I mean, occasionally you hear a fucking fry hitting the ground or something. A fork dropping.
Imagine your movie theater smelling like a fucking
Buffet, Golden Corral.
yeah. Or if it's like hamburgers, I was thinking more like a McDonald's or a
Who
fucking
knows?
basketball game.
All I
Hot
know
dogs, chili dogs.
is that we are the podcast with the purest audio. You won't ever hear a rapper crinkle around here. Make sure you smash that like button.
Yeah, dude.
Hit that subscribe.
Uh huh. And comment and
Comment your thoughts.
yeah.
Tell your grandma to
Share
subscribe.
the link too.
Yeah. Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord. You'll find the link there as well. We're always updating. We're always talking there.
And you'll get notifications about the newest episodes coming out days in advance. We do a lot of our planning with the fans. So
Yeah.
hop on over. I think this is it. We're at 53 minutes. 52 minutes.
I'd like to keep going, dude.
Yeah. Well,
We've talked about much.
we've ranted. This is a ranting podcast. I hope everyone's fine with that. If you're not,
I-
comment. We can take criticism.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had a good time.
I had a great time. I would, if I could grab Game of Thrones Twitter by the neck, I would just fucking ring it, dude. But yeah, everyone, we're back. And we're better than ever.
Yeah, we're trying to get a psychic on, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on in our brains right now. A lot of shit.
Let's get Zuckerberg on the show.
He would never come on. He would be like, sure, but let me buy your podcast first. He'd buy us out.
Why would he buy us out?
So
Remember
he
how
could
our
delete
podcast
the
was supposed
recording.
Remember how our podcast was supposed to go to space?
Hey, could still go to space.
They didn't answer us.
Well, everyone,
We're
this has
supposed-
outro us out. I'll play the theme while you give a little spiel.
You proposed the idea, Blaine.
Everyone, this has been episode 45. Jacob Cinemoff.
Good night, everyone.
The kind of send off is that? Everyone, this has been the Cosmic Closet Podcast.
You said that like 3 times. I'm just trying to say.
Subscribe
Oh my god.
and like, and we will see you next week.
Next time.
Next
next-
week, we're back on our
Next
schedule.
week.
See you, everyone.
Next.